Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
We're back. Episode 165.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Again, we appreciate it very much. Thank you for all the loyal subscribers, new ones, and the ones that are going to tell their friends to do so also. We love that. Anyways, we're doing an episode that we had a conversation, just chit-chatting by ourselves, that there was a little bit of a debate on, and we decided to make it a topic. So it is called Men and Women, Hygiene, and all the other differences. So this should be interesting because, again, I'm the only female here.
To wash or not to wash?
That should be a question.
And how to wash?
Yes.
That's the question.
Little this, little that. Before we get into it, how was your week, Tequila?
My week was, I wrote it down. My week was an aggrandizement. Yeah. Aggrandizement. Where's my phone? Can't read my own writing. That's it. Aggrandizement. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Aggrandizement.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you explain it?
Aggrandizement, definition number 3. Expansion of power, wealth, rank, or honor.
Oh, did you get some money?
No.
Oh, well, I'm just checking.
Yeah. So I was in Cali, California, Northern California, Bakersfield,
Boo.
Sacramento,
South Cali's where's that?
and while in Sac town, I had lunch with the girl's father. And you know, in my opinion, that's a level up because I don't do shit like that. So that it made my week though. It was fun. I'm glad I did it. So it was aggrandizement.
Oh,
Yeah.
He didn't give you no money, did he? I'm just saying. Dad.
I never take money from another man other than the head of the corporation, I guess.
Or the lottery, or
I mean, what are you doing?
I'll take money from
Just-
anybody, man,
How
woman.
do you know?
I don't take money from
How do you know a woman in the lottery commission?
I don't care. I said I'll take money from a man, woman, them, they, a dog, a cat, whoever. Thank you.
Might be a
Anyways,
dog.
I appreciate you meeting with them. That was cute. Just,
If your dad got to give me money, I need to make some adjustments in my life.
right. Yeah, I was just joking. But he was very excited. He had a great time. Sent us all the pictures.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Having the best time of his life.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
You know, didn't overdo it. You know how you go out with some people and they just don't never want to go.
Yeah.
Because we both on the road. He on the road, I'm on the road. And
Yeah.
don't want to go. Some people don't want to just go back to their hotel, so they just drag that shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was my type of ordeal.
Did he tell you how I'm his favorite child?
No, we didn't discuss
No.
cheering. He had some questions about Carlos, and other than that,
I think he told you it's okay.
he
You know what I'm
just
saying?
say y'all different. All three of y'all different.
Yeah.
So fucking different. That's how he said it. Y'all so fucking different.
Like I said, favorite.
Yeah.
That's funny. How was your week, Cognac?
My week was interesting. My mama, I kept telling her she needs to meet at a certain meeting, and it would, let's just leave it at that. It was interesting that she actually showed up. And I thought it was cute, and they loved it, and everybody loved it. And yeah, that was kind of my week. That even people she hadn't seen for years, they were like, "Oh, wow."
What happened?
She went to a main customer.
Oh, your mother did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she came
She should do it more often.
2 meetings, and she came for 2 meetings, and I said, you should go upstairs early so you get what you want, chit chat. We got 2 meetings or whatever, and these people haven't seen her for years, and prior to that, I saw them, and I said, I'm trying to talk to her to get there, and they were like, yeah, she should, why not? What's she doing? I said, she's just, well, I thought it was fun. I usually, when me and my mom are collaborating in that situation, I try to make her comfortable, or like she's not like too tense. You know what I mean? Or,
Yep. Good job. Yeah. How's your?
I don't feel good. That's about it.
So we're gonna get into our first segment of the evening.
Yeah.
What the fuck with the girl?
What the fuck? A Georgia man has been sentenced to prison after he attempted to poison his 18-day-old daughter with antifreeze.
What?
Yeah, that's a motherfucker.
18-year-old.
18-day-old.
18-day-old.
Yeah. He confessed to adding antifreeze to the milk. He told authorities that he committed the crime because he didn't want to pay child support.
oh my God.
Basically, he picked up 2 bottles of breast milk from the mother of his child, who was in the hospital recovering from just giving birth, and dropped his child off with his mother, the child's grandmother, and the child became critically ill after consuming it, but the kid survived. So he was sentenced to 50 years in prison,
Amen.
40 years custody time.
So I got 90 years.
No, just he can't get out for 40.
I gotta do 40
He
before
has to do 40, period.
Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, and he probably has, like, no money anyways. Like, what are we gonna pay, $25 a month? Like, what the fuck? I hope they get you in the prison.
I'm glad your father wasn't scared of child support.
Yeah, right? Bitch.
Damn.
Damn.
Alright. I'll make us laugh.
Yeah, right. That's my fault, though. Every time on some sad shit.
Damn.
All right.
Then we're gonna get into our second segment. Joking with Cognac.
Okay.
Why can't O.J. Simpson laugh?
Because he's dead.
Yeah, because he's dead.
That's the answer?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow.
Rest in peace, OJ. I liked OJ.
Okay. The juice is no longer on the list.
The joke I had was why
Praise the Lord.
dinosaurs can't laugh, so I changed it.
Well, let me. He was a great football player.
And he was great in the restrooms. He was really good at using the restroom correctly in proper manners.
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
Because we're using.
but yeah, he was a great football player, and I hate that his personal life diminished how good he was on the football field. But yeah,
Okay.
but R.I.P. to that man. He had children and shit. He was a father.
Okay, well,
Yeah, so
praying for those children.
yeah,
Don't care.
yeah.
Nothing. Kick in the bucket.
Uncle Juice.
Yeah, not my uncle. My uncle would have got found guilty.
So can I say,
They need to get his bread.
I got a couple that probably
Need to get their bread up.
Yeah.
can I say one thing to say this? So I joked about the restroom thing because that was what we were talking about. Proper mannerisms in that restroom, right? That's why I laughed. And they joked, that's what we're talking about. That's the subject.
That don't mean it was a joke, though.
Yeah.
That don't mean it was funny.
I know. So, I know that. So, the funny thing is, and I told the girl the story, and apparently I haven't, is me and my grandmother were in the airport of Chicago, and he was in the restroom, and he was standing next to me, and I knew him from Naked Gun at the time, right? And so I was peeing, and I was like, "Oh, Jay, Naked Gun, oh," and I wanted his autograph, and he was like, "Oh," I'm trying to get to his plane, and he literally signed autograph for me in the bathroom,
Right.
on the napkin.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the story, but nobody on planet Earth would have got that without hearing that story. So, yeah.
There.
All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
He washed his hands.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And that's a good man, because he told you to beat a kid. Can't you see I'm trying to shake my mother again? Or whatever.
No comment.
Why would I?
He could have put his gloves on. I mean,
I just looked up at him and said, "Hey, Naked."
we keep going, though.
Okay.
All right.
Just keep going.
Oh, it's research. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I thought something was popping off when you go get in cars or grab the.
No, this,
Fall out.
I need to tape that or something.
I've got this to take.
Yeah.
Anyhow, all right, men and women, and all of the differences. Let's start. Did you want to start?
I mean, I'll start because, the first thing with me is washing your hands. So, I know a lot of people have that problem with washing your hands, but my hands can be dry, because of my circumstances. But a lot of times, I'll wash my hands before I go, like in a public bathroom specifically. Because I don't want to touch my ding-a-ling on
Not the ding-a-ling.
everybody. Well, you know what I'm saying.
I'm just
the
laughing.
cold with
That
the
boy
snack.
like ding-a-ling.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
The dang-a-lang-lang.
the knee toucher,
Oh, God.
The knee toucher.
Not the knee
Oh,
toucher.
man.
I don't want to shake somebody else's hand or whatever and then touch my knee toucher and then, go to the restroom and all this stuff, right? So I'm very adamant about that. And then I will also go, and we're talking about public bathrooms specifically, but I will go back and wash my hands again. Then not only if they don't have a kick thing or whatever, I will use the bottom of my shirt to grab the handle on the door and stuff like that.
You got everybody's pissy hand on the bottom of your shirt.
Probably.
Okay, but how does this? Okay, I get it. But how does it correlate? Do you think women don't do that, or what?
I don't
this
know.
is a men and women thing.
I said I don't know.
Is that a question then? Women wash their hands.
Do that.
Do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
No, seriously, do that.
Yeah.
With all women, you're speaking for all women.
I can't speak for all women because
That's my
I can't
point.
speak for all men because
One time
I'm
I
saying
went
what
to
I did.
one time I
What I
went
did.
into the women's restroom. I just couldn't hold, and the motherfucking seat knobs was so tight from not being used.
it was probably an automatic sink and his dumbass didn't figure it out. Oh my God. What the hell?
I'm like, they never washed their hands. The soap was all dried up.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, all the women I know wash their hands. So.
The women, that's the point. So,
Okay, well, you can't speak for all men either.
I said no, but I said
Okay.
my statement.
And
I
I
said this is what
and I
I
said,
do.
this is what I do. I
Yeah.
also wash my hands.
Before and after.
No, after, per se. Usually I don't be touching shit nasty.
I won't touch my
sanitizer all
ding-a-ling.
the time.
I don't want to touch my ding-a-ling you know.
Yeah, but I don't have to touch my. I
doorknobs.
don't have a ding-a-ling or a knee knocker or whatever the hell you just made up.
Knee knocker, yeah. I don't touch a knee knocker.
I don't have one of those. So when I go to the restroom, there's a big wad of toilet paper in between my hand and what I got going on.
Big wad? How big? How many sheets?
First of all, okay, here's something about me. I don't know about other women, but if I'm not using a toilet at my house or somebody's house that I love or care about, I will rip off, and this is so wasteful, I'll rip off the first, layer of toilet paper and put it in the trash can.
About 5
and then,
sheets.
Yeah, sorry.
About 4 or 5.
Well, because I don't, some people be grabbing it to rip it and stuff, so your hand touched that part.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
So yeah, I do that. I do that at work too.
You have to be strategic. We could have a whole conversation about just washing hands.
Yeah.
Because you going to turn on the faucet or whatever. Now they got the things that don't ever work. I'm standing there. God damn, doing a prep.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Trying to get shit to come out. But then if you have the restrooms and they don't have the automatic things, somebody just got through holding their shit and turned it on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I agree. I agree with you.
You got to be strategic.
I know.
Yeah. You then they got to wear gloves. Just
I'm a doctor.
Yeah. Take the gloves off and just get the fuck out of there. Wash your hands, put the gloves on, use the restroom, take the gloves off and leave.
Yeah, it's about sanitization and prayer.
Just fucking party at Buc-ee's. Them motherfucking Buc-ee's, they like on crack.
So to go from hand washing, what our conversation was about, since we're in the bathroom vicinity right now, was I basically feel and don't understand why men don't think that they should sit down and use the bathroom and wipe their junk.
I'm gonna tell you why.
And
keep going, go for it.
Okay, thank you. I understand maybe not in public, because most women who were raised right don't sit down on the toilet in public, they squat, but we still wipe. Wiping should always be an option. Like, you guys should have toilet paper next to the urinals, because it's gross, because it drips.
The urinal ain't gonna flush the toilet paper.
Well, then I guess I need to make better urinals.
True.
Make better urinals, or everybody gets a toilet.
Yeah, urinal barely flush the fucking water. That's
well, then
and not only that, that's a whole reconstruction. You're talking about.
Well,
I'm
just
saying. Going down.
The urinal do some weird recirculation shit that don't work.
Well, that's disgusting in general. That's a whole other conversation. Yeah, because it drips, just like everybody else's drips, and it just sits there.
It depends how big your nuts are.
It doesn't matter. Right. Drips drip.
You're talking about a pee hole.
Yes, it drips down, and it drips down your shaft and your balls.
Your urethra.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I said shaft.
He said pee hole.
Well, he has a ding-a-ling. And yeah, I don't understand why that's such a point of contention to just wipe it off like you would expect us to. If we didn't wipe and then you go down on us, it would smell a certain way, and so does y'all's. If you don't, you just think you can just pull your drawers off after dripping all day on them.
This what I'm gonna tell you. Number one, I was raised by a woman, and she taught me to stand. So
yeah, okay.
Most men, they taught to stand.
That's cool.
I
understand that.
So the women that's raising men, y'all need to teach them to sit. But anyway, if you have a man sitting down every time, we're gonna be missing an action. That's a time to think and reflect.
Because the fluids.
You're gonna have people going to meetings and never come back.
He playing Monopoly and shit on his phone.
Yeah. You're gonna have to have a rule. If you go to the restroom, you need to leave your phone at the table.
Right.
Yeah.
That just sounds like immature.
No, I'm just saying.
if women for all these years have been able to sit down and get their ass up to go back to work, so can y'all.
But he's kind of right on what he's saying because.
Well, I understood this is what it was going to be. I'm the only female here.
So I'm not going to stand there and play on my phone with the pee.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab it and
Get
make
on.
sure that it goes in directly because I don't want to hear shit from you.
Well, if
And
you
make
have,
sure you don't pee on yourself.
Right?
Piss all on your pants.
if you have a knee
So
knocker,
if I go sit down, I'm like, yeah,
if you-
I
no,
got
if
time.
Yeah.
if you have a knee knocker, you're going to have to tuck it down anyways to pee. So
I understand, but you're not grasping the concept. I'm not on my phone like this at the stall.
well, you shouldn't be on it when standing or sitting
What do you mean?
to pee.
Why not? That's an opportunity for me to be like, okay, let me just make sure the drugs don't
Okay,
get
so
on my
when
balls.
So
and
when
whatever
you
you said.
so when you guys take a shit, pee usually comes with shit. Do you not make sure it goes in the toilet?
Well, no shit.
Are you
I mean, yeah,
are
sorry.
you doing this while you're peeing, or you wait to pee and then pick up your
Yeah,
phone when you're
basically.
shitting? Okay.
Basically.
I'll make sure everything's situated.
Yeah.
Then get on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so just don't pick up your phone, pee and get up.
But I'm sitting down.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
we on a flight to battleship.
Yeah, we don't get to sit. We don't get to sit down there, but so what we do in an isolated place, ain't nobody
Okay,
gonna come forward with
fine.
us.
So I also said, if you don't want to sit down, stand up. And why are you not wiping it up?
Oh,
excess.
definitely.
But I do,
For both senses, definitely.
I do have a message from the wise man from California
Yes.
because he asked what our talk was gonna be about.
Yeah. I'll call his ass right now and put him on
And he
speakerphone.
said to tell the girl that her daddy sit down when he use the bathroom. Because ain't society not gonna tell him what the fuck to do. So when he go pee, he sit the fuck down.
I love you, Dad.
And he also said he don't change no fucking toilet paper.
No, he does not change his
Think I have one.
Yes, he is not lying because my mom bitches about it all the time because she has it. It's literally their toilet. There's toilet paper right there in front of the toilet, so you don't have to stand. You don't got to reach.
Yeah.
You just go like this.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
And I asked him why he don't do it, and he say because he knows he's gonna pick TJ.
Yeah, he does get a lot of enjoyment from Sarah. That's funny.
He said to make sure I let you know.
Thank you.
Majority.
Girls like their daddies.
Majority of the time, though, I usually I'm like, fuck it, because the toilet seat's down anyways.
Yeah.
And majority of the time, I'm just like, sitting. Well.
Yeah, and that'll save you a lot of trouble too if you're at home. So you don't forget to put it down. And that's a fight when your girl goes.
I was raised to stand.
That's
I
most
raised my
men
son to
are,
stand.
and that's fine.
I don't want him to walk into the restroom and see a urinal and be like, what's that? What am I supposed to do with that? And try to sit on that.
Again. That's fine and dandy, but you should still be wiping your junk.
You want to hear
Shake the hell out that motherfucker.
No.
You want to hear something?
This the thing though. So you got the urinals. You know, it's like herd mentality. We like cows and that motherfucker horses at a feeding trough.
Is that what you want to be compared to?
We just all standing like this by each other. You're not finna wipe your shit with somebody. Now you playing with your shit and all this other kind of shit and somebody right there on your elbow.
This toilet paper made me hard.
Yeah. Can you pass the toilet paper? I need to wipe. My roll, if you can, I get some of yours.
Right. Think about it. Think about that. What he just said.
Yeah.
Think about it. If we have urinals next to each other, right? Men.
If you guys want to walk around with your funky smelling balls, then fine. I'm just giving a point.
Yo.
Let's design a ball mist.
Okay.
A ball mist?
No, just an air freshener for the balls.
So you're putting air freshener on top of old piss? What the fuck? I'm just saying because what did you say your uncle? It was your uncle who told you all pussy's good as long as it smells okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Well,
women are more sensitive to smells than men are.
So hold on. So I heard of
exercise that room.
I heard a term, a bottle loomy. So what the fuck is a loomy? So I questioned the person that brought that up the next day. and it was a Lumi, some shit that you spray in your balls to make them smell good or something.
Yeah. Somebody already came up with it.
I was unaware of these things.
It's like some deodorant thing.
Yeah.
But there's, I can't remember, I believe it's Lumi, but it was.
No, that's the Lumi, so you can put it anywhere in your body.
Yeah, they say you don't have to wash.
Oh.
Or something like
I've seen the commercial for that shit.
Yeah, my mom was like, what the fuck is this
Yeah.
shit?
And I was told.
I've seen the commercial where they said this last night.
I was told by that person that told me that you haven't heard of it. I said no, and I'm glad I haven't because I don't think they stink. But
no, they stink. Grab them right now, smell them.
Well, you know.
Oh,
They don't stink. They get this smell like balls.
I had a relative. I had a relative that used to do that.
Yeah.
I had a relative that used to always dig in his pants and do this.
that is
What
fucking
the fuck
disgusting.
you doing? Right?
Shower check.
No.
I gotta take a shower.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about when I was younger. And I finally asked him one day, I said, what the fuck are you doing? He said, trying to make sure it's fresh. And I said, oh, okay. Goddamn.
And then if it's not, when your hand is
What
not,
the
then
fuck,
you're
right?
in public. What the
Right? You go on shake. That's my point of shaking hands with people going to the bathroom.
I don't even shake hands. I just fist pump one. I appreciate COVID for the fist pump.
I usually do too, because people aren't, like,
No.
they're adapt to that now. So.
Okay, as far as hygiene goes, I think I kind of brought this up once before, but washing your ass and changing your drawers daily is just not optional. It's not optional. Everyone's junk can stink. So, I don't know why men think that they can either just wear the same drawers for a couple days or turn them inside out. I've heard of that. I don't know anybody. I just heard of it. But yeah, I just want to throw it out there.
Yeah.
That's fucking disgusting.
Motherfucker drawers be standing up in the house.
Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean?
Stiff as like this.
Like, so you turn them inside out, so the skid marks are now on your pants. Like, what the fuck? And your drippy balls is on the front. Ew.
Never lose form.
That's disgusting.
Stay still, put nowhere. Just
like,
motherfucker throw his underwear in a hamper, and they land like this.
oh my god.
Like that man.
Standing up.
Like
Yeah.
wing of
That's inside out. That's
disgusting.
crazy.
I don't even care if you shower every day. You should be washing up or something, like, and changing your socks too.
Yeah, socks.
Socks and drawers and bras
Yeah.
are undergarments should be new every day.
Anything that dealing with crevices and
Yeah,
creases and
yeah. Especially if you're just drip drying.
so when do you share your privacy in a restaurant?
What does that
What
mean?
do you mean?
Because you're a couple
Uh-huh.
and I'm single.
She was slamming on the door to me
And
today.
I know y'all got damn near separate restrooms because he called this one up here. But when do you like just go full ham in the restroom and they in there doing what they gotta do to get ready, and you doing what you gotta do, and part of it getting ready is defecating, and you just
Yeah.
door wide open.
So this is just me. I don't know how some women are different. Some women, they say separate restrooms save lives. Men and women say that. But I watch Housewives and Housewives and stuff. But for me, I don't know how long, but once we say I love yous, peeing in front of each other is fine. You can't take a shit in front of me. I'm not trying to take a shit in front of you. Sorry. I don't ever want to be that comfortable.
So get this: is this considered taking a poop in front of somebody?
What do you mean?
One time, I visited this girl. She lived in an apartment. It was a one bedroom, not a very big apartment.
Yeah.
And I guess she took a poop with every door open in the house.
Every door?
Hey,
outside?
I mean,
neighbors and
She was
shit?
trying to ventilate.
inside the house, man. Hey. But when I walked in, I was like, God.
Oh,
I couldn't, sometimes you can hide the goddamn.
I knew it was coming.
I can tell she just took a poop.
oh,
Yes, that shit was linger.
damn.
And I had to get out of there as soon as I could. Because it was linger. And it was just
Did
one
you take her to make a doctor's appointment?
I'm like, get the fuck up out of this one. But yeah.
Yeah,
And she was embarrassed. She knew that it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then she shouldn't have let you in.
Yeah, she said.
She should have said, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I just
Something
sprayed.
came up. Can you come back?
I just sprayed for roaches.
You already running late. Can you come?
Yeah.
Another hour later?
Yeah, you was already late. Yeah, that's true. That's what she thought she still had time. That makes sense now. Poor girl. Now I feel sorry for her.
Goddamn, that shit. You know, I ain't gonna say my age, but I don't think the potpourri and all that shit was around back then.
Potpourri?
The little,
Poopery.
Yeah, I know.
the little, no,
Yeah.
potpourri.
I
The
hate
little shit that they put in the water and put under them.
Extracting the
It was like tree bark shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
You
I
remember
fucking
those?
hate
Put
poker.
it in
I
water.
hate
Yeah, yeah.
I fucking hate those too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess teach their own, but now I'll be honest with you. Like, I'll be like, like gas. Like, I'm gassy, just letting you know. Like, I'm not gonna hold it and sit here in pain. And I'll be like, I need to go to the restroom. Like, the restroom.
See,
And give you a look, and that's it. Let me go to the restroom. Don't be in the vicinity because it might be gassy and loud. That's embarrassing to me. Like, let me do my thing and let you do your thing.
I'm trying to, I know my body,
Yep.
so I kind of try to be, I'll go downstairs or to the other restroom if I know it's gonna get rude.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want to deal with it, so I don't know that nobody else want to deal with this shit.
Yeah, because I just feel like, as much as you may love the person, you're still like, ugh.
I know what I ate. So.
Yeah.
Well, so Ezekiel over here, I made this tea to clean my system out. I gotta go.
Boy, be running in the house holding his knees.
Oh, I need.
Bent over.
Hey, man.
Bent over praying. He don't shit on himself.
It's good. I feel good. I feel good after. I'm like, oh, Lord, thank you. Blue.
Yeah.
It's not like a blue. It's more like a.
Yeah. And also, if you share a bathroom with your partner, like, fucking clean up. Like, and spray.
Yeah.
Like, how hard is that? Like, that.
Yeah, we have
Nothing pisses me off more than going to a toilet and, like, there's piss on it or shit in the toilet or something like that. Like, that's rude.
That's fucking nasty.
I think that's rude in general.
Yeah, that's nasty.
But especially somebody you care about, that's fucking rude. Like, I shouldn't have to, like, clean the toilet before I sit on it.
That's truck driver restroom shit.
I've never been in one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not a lot lizard, but I'll take your
I don't know what it is about that industry. I work in that industry, and hats off to those guys. They got a hellacious job. They do a great thing, but they fail miserably when it comes to hygiene in the restroom. You know what I'm saying? That shit. I don't know if they just paranoid thinking about. I don't know if one person started and the second person come and try to protect itself from what the first person started and just get worse. Everybody trying to protect themselves, just fucking it up, trying to protect themselves. I don't know what that shit, man. Yeah. Whoever cleaning them motherfuckers.
To be fair, back in the day when I used to club, women at the club were fucking disgusting. They're disgusting. I've seen all kinds of tampons on the back of the toilet.
Can you imagine
if
we had a toilet paper roll next to the urinal and be pissed on? Like, seriously.
It will.
No, definitely.
Then maybe you guys should keep
it's like,
man
is
wipes.
this a white wet?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, they have things called man wipes now, so maybe you should just keep those in your pocket.
They just poor design.
Yeah, okay, but they have things called man wipes now.
That shit splashing back on your pants, and you damn near gotta get butt naked.
So you should just go into the toilet.
You might just go to the toilet, but then you go to the toilet and shit splatter.
Right.
Ew.
So you brought that shit up. So in Vegas about 10 years ago, they had splash guards.
Yeah, on urinal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sure
was. They had splash guards. And so I go back to, I'm like, oh, that's an upgrade. That's nice. It's convenient. And then I go back and they got rid of the fucking splash guards. So I fucking call them out and I go, what the fuck happened to the splash guards? They helped. Oh, the company went out of business. How would that company went out of business? Fuck. That was ingenious. That didn't splash on your pants.
Well, bring it back.
The girl do have a point though, because you do have the free ballers out there. Now I think if you free ball, not wearing underwear, you should be wiped, because your shit gon' drip.
Yeah, no shit.
You can shake that motherfucker and it'll stop dripping just to fool you, and then as soon as you put the drawers on, drip into your drawers.
Yeah, no shit.
So the free ballers, they should wipe. But that shit's still gonna drip.
But that's my point.
It's still gonna drip. That's what y'all. That's why you're gonna wipe and walk over there. That bitch gonna drip.
Right, but it's still less drip. And what I'm saying is, free balling or not, it's on your drawers. It's sitting there on you all day. So just wipe it.
Technically, girls, quote unquote, drip too.
Yeah,
but they wear drawers or whatever.
We wipe and pray.
And they got that extra. They got that
extra.
That
little
cotton shit.
Drip.
That's not extra cotton shit. It's because it sits up on our shit. Y'all are wearing boxers and boxer briefs. You have a little bit more.
They got that extra drip. They got that drip pad.
That's a drip pad.
Well, even some of the G-string got the drip pad.
They all have it.
It's a juicy pad. I think that's what you just said.
No, I said it's a drip pad.
Because women secrete all day. It's not just piss.
Y'all get excited over oh my god, Jews have 10% off sales.
Do you guys think women only get wet when they're around you? That's.
I just said no. I just said.
Well, he said ew.
There's a 10% sale.
He said ew.
Secrete is an action word.
Yeah. Well, it does what it wants.
That mosquito.
There's people. I don't want to throw my family member under the bus, but I have a family member who I fucking love, and she refuses to wear. She wears the most granny panties, even when she was young, before kids and stuff. She always has, and she will not put on underwear without a panty liner.
Ever. Yeah, she got the built-in panty liner and extra panty liner.
She's like, yeah, because that's gross. Because you know how women are, and you need something to protect your panties. And I'm like, okay.
Give me her number. I need to get some with this tea on.
Okay. I don't think you realize how panty liners work. But even though she's wearing granny panties, it's still sticking there. That would be up your butt crack.
No, usually what happens is if I do it, it goes right boom.
Yeah.
But even back to the cleaning up after yourself.
I need
thing.
How can you feel like a responsible adult if you leave something behind? So if you come into the restroom, the toilet clean, when you leave, that motherfucker should be clean.
Thank you.
No evidence. Never leave evidence.
Yeah.
Don't leave no evidence at the scene of the crime. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
So how can you prove it was me? Because I ain't leaving nothing.
Let me tell you something, what you just said. Because people don't give a fuck. They're so fucking self-centered.
Why are you going so hard?
No, I'm just saying.
I just feel like you shouldn't be going.
They will go into a public restroom.
No, even a personal restroom.
Even a personal restroom.
We were talking about at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
No, but then we go in there and destroy
we were talking about public restrooms. We all know that. We're talking about at home.
And my mother, she lives with me, and she got it made. And I know the worst part for her staying with me is she got to share the restroom with my 17-year-old son. And she been sharing the restroom with him for a long. He get better as he gets older, but she been sharing the restroom with him. That boy be throwing up and all kind of, don't know how to clean up. He used to eat hot chips all the time, right? Y'all remember he was hot chip fan, but now if he eating hot chips, he automatic throwing up red shit everywhere. Yeah, that drive her crazy. So we got the downstairs restroom. It's not a full restroom, just the toilet. She tried to make that her own, but both me and him use. So
well, it's kind of for everybody.
We torment her on the restroom.
So you have 2.5?
Yeah.
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 You need to move and get 3.
No, I need to move and get 1. Yeah.
They get 1.5.
1.5, yeah. I need to downsize, not the upsize.
Yeah. All right, speaking of cleaning, chores. Why do men, this is a question, feel demeaned by household chores? Most, not all women, feel the cleanliness of the house is a manifestation of a warm and peaceful home. Why is it so hard for men to understand that?
Wait, what does that have to do with the maintaining of the restroom?
That's part of it.
That's the kitchen and the restroom key.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So where are you boiling down to?
I'm asking why men don't feel having the house clean is as important as women.
Oh, I love a clean house. It's very important to me.
Yeah.
I used to be real good at cleaning my house. While I was in school, though, I kind of couldn't maintain it, so I got a housekeeper, and because that's just how important it is. And I love when the housekeeper comes. Got one now, and she's supposed to come last week, but I was gone, so I told her to come this week. And I can tell that Gloria didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, shit, it's important to me. And man, I can go. If you look at my closet, you can kick me in the ass and help me kick myself in the ass just because my closet ain't where I would like it to be. No, the clean house is important.
I'm available for hire.
The clean house is important. But I can say that because I'm a single, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
And I got the housekeeper because my mom used to clean, because she real clean.
Yeah.
And I never asked her to keep my house clean, but she don't clean like she used to, so that's one of the reasons I got a housekeeper, to help her stay comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, that's important.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have something else?
No, all I was gonna say is, yeah, I'll clean up what my mess is. And that's it. I clean up what my mess is.
Yeah, but why do you have to be told to do so sometimes?
Yeah, that's a lot of men, actually.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
But why?
You know what? That's not 100% true.
You just said... Okay.
I said not 100%. 95%. But I usually will make up the bed accordingly to what's comfortable. I will adjust myself to, clean things up. What's comfortable. I'm not gonna go full fucking hard like, oh, I'm gonna brush the fence off today. Like, you know what I mean? So there's that. Yes.
Now, why would you brush the fence?
I don't. That's my point. But I'm not going like over.
But if you're looking for an excuse to buy a pressure washer, there you go. But this fence it's taking me hours and hours to get this fence clean. I'm gonna buy a $400 pressure washer. So
I just don't like for instance, like here, like I clean, and it's like one thing that drives me crazy is the trash can being ajar. Like I got those trash cans that seal when you close them. And I've said 100 million times, if it starts getting ajar, pull the trash out. But almost, not 100%, 95% of the time, I have to be like, could you pull the trash can out? Pull trash bags out. Why do I have to keep saying that? It's like the one thing that I shouldn't. I ask you to do inside the house. Like, why? Why is that so difficult? Like, is it just a stubborn? Like,
what's up? Am I pissing in the garage and trash cans and shit? Thought this was about to be a restroom episode.
no, it's
The title is Hygiene
and all the different
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then let's go back again. So, no, let me tell you something. So,
Could you drink some water, please?
I'm saying that,
See? Just don't listen.
no.
Pull the trash bag out. Drink water. The only two things that I stay on your ass about, you don't want to do either consistently.
But in his defense,
yeah.
in the way we think, it's usually a strategy. It's what they say is about the madness. It's usually a plan. He planning it out. So he probably gonna do 5 different other things when you do it. So you see thing number 1 ready, which is the trash can lid won't close. But he probably waiting for number 2, number 3, and number 4, so he can do it all at the same time.
There's usually not a 2, 3, or 4. I just want the one thing.
He's right.
Yeah.
It's just like when I took all that stuff off over there.
Okay, so
All
I
right.
say drink some water. So what's the 2, 3, 4?
But I'm not
after
being demanded. Okay, that's the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
first
and then I'm going to say drink the other bottle now too. Like, what's the 2, 3, 4? Okay.
The fact of the matter was, you said take care of the tubes over here, right? Thanks.
Those are called hoses.
Hoses. Tubes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where the water comes in.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, shit, too. What they too? You talking about water hose?
All right.
There's water hoses, yeah.
Whatever. The fact of the matter was, you told me to take care of that. I said,
I might.
and then you said, "Oh, by the way, I need you to take this out."
That is super full of shit. So go ahead and drink your water. So I'll tell exactly what happened. The rule in this house is I handle inside, he handles outside, right? You don't handle outside unless I stay in your ass about handling outside. So I told you numerous of times that I'm tired of the hoses just laying on the, this is supposed to be our backyard oasis or whatever. So the hoses.
Wait. So the hoses weren't doing shit. They were just laying out there.
Yeah,
They weren't filling the pool.
it looked like shit though. It looked like shit.
To you. Go ahead.
That's who it should fucking matter to.
No.
Who the fuck else does it matter
I
to?
said go ahead.
The fucking homeless people, the
To the
cats.
mariachi.
Like the fuck, like what? Who else should it matter to? Like
The mariachi needs.
honestly,
Okay.
like who else are you trying to appease? So, anywho,
The one that
so,
filled the pool and the other one that
literally,
okay.
I cleaned off all the pool floats. I ordered hooks so I blew them up. I'm out there sweating,
Who put the
cleaning
hooks up?
stuff. You did.
Okay.
Because you didn't want me to drill in the fence. You know I would do it. Anywho, I'm trying to just clean it up so it's neat looking. I ordered a hose hook, ordered hoses. So I said, hey, mind you, I've been the hoses, you've seen the hoses sitting on the counter, right? They've been there for about 2 weeks.
I was going to ask if I have.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, that's how long they've been sitting there.
I thought y'all wasn't going to use them. Like this
But
bottle because I got them on
that
sale or some
tape
shit.
on that thing, it's
I'm
not
not,
going to work.
I'm not
right?
finished.
Okay.
I'll figure it
All right.
out. I'll figure it out.
You will?
Yes, I will, because that's how I operate.
On the brick?
Yep,
All
it's brick tape. So, anywho, if it falls down, I'll hook it on
It's flat
something
brick
else.
tape. Go ahead.
No, it's not. I researched what I ordered. Anywho, you can smirk all you want. So
No,
those
it's like, go ahead.
those hoses have been sitting there for a long time. I also asked him, did he need a hose splitter? He doesn't remember me asking that. But he verbatim told me, no, I can just take them off. I'll switch this hose.
You better get a splitter, bro.
This week is our heavy trash junk week. They haven't picked it up yet, so while I'm outside sweating my ass off, blowing up pool floats and tying ties and
Sucking
shit.
up pollen.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah,
While
right.
I don't feel good. Remember, I don't feel good. I'm outside doing this. I just say, hey, since they're picking up junk trash, why don't you unhook those hoses and throw them with the junk stuff since they haven't picked it up yet? I don't think that's a weird fucking request. Then he goes to do it, and guess what? He can't get the hoses off the splitter like he said he could. So I have to now then go order a new splitter.
Just get a pipe wrench. Get a fucking wrench.
Wait, I'm not finished. So then he goes, I'm trying to figure out how I should throw these away. Like trying to figure out how to throw them over the fence or something because he don't want to get water in the house. So I say, just go get a big black trash bag and put the hose in there. Duh. And so while you have the trash bag, I'm like, can you put these in there? Because these were going to outside too. That's difficult for you? Because I gave you a smart way to fucking take the hoses to the front of the house and then asked you to put a pair of boots and paper towels in there? That's it. That's the only two things I added. Stupid. God, dog, man. Anyway.
She had her story, I had mine.
Rob, you
That's
tripping.
just what happened. Literally.
Most men don't want their wives involved in that shit, so they just be outside taking care of every motherfucking thing.
That's what I was on. Never mind.
I was out there long before you, and I've been asking you to change those hoses since they came in the house. So. Anywho, do you have a men and women playing tequila?
Is it cool? It'll never happen with me, but to let your significant, will y'all ever share toothbrushes?
Absolutely not.
No.
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 I'd rather use.
Not on purpose. We better be fucking stranded somewhere. in the
But you let the
woods.
dog lick you, mom?
I don't let a dog lick me. I don't let no dog lick me.
I don't like
Fucking
that
mouth.
I just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I don't like that.
yeah, I mean,
That's
Mhm.
no.
like I said, I don't really don't have a, for a man, so for a man is, and if you are clean and urine splash everywhere, so when you clean you gotta get behind the toilet where the nuts at that hold the toilet to the ground, and it pee a build up around those. I mean, you just gotta do a thorough job in your restroom, because we do stand up, and by standing up, it's fluid hitting fluid, your urine hitting the water,
And
and
splashes
splashes
up.
everywhere. So if you have white walls, you'll know
That's why you should
you
sit.
splashing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
why you should sit.
but wiping the toilet, just the toilet seat and all that, that's just like not doing it. You got to get the whole motherfucker all the way down to the floor.
But at
all
least
that kind of
please wipe
shit.
the toilet seat.
Yeah.
At least do that at the very bare minimum. Yeah.
Because I always got to check, being a man, a single man, I always got to check all the way around the toilet. Because sometimes you can walk in that bitch one eye open in the middle of the night and you pee all on the wall before you.
God.
Right? No.
That's why you should sit. He knows.
That motherfucker
Yeah,
go,
he knows.
That motherfucker go crazy sometimes. You half sleep and you don't.
I've sat on many a wet
Let me
toilet.
tell you. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
I've done
And
that.
that's not fair to yourself or anybody.
I'm not going to specify properties, but I've done that one time, and it went to the wall. Like I was literally. Well, no, I did it multiple times because she told me I was sleepwalking and did. But anyways, but I remember, and it went to the wall, as you say. Like I said, not even specify. But I had the consciousness to be like, what the fuck did I just do? And I grabbed Lysol and sprayed it all over.
But you know, Lysol not a cleaning agent.
Oh, I mean, at least I tried. At least I tried in the middle of a. I mean, at least I tried. You know, it wasn't like I just said, fuck it, and back to bed.
But when you got up the next day, did you go back to the thorough job?
I looked at it and it seemed okay.
Probably because I cleaned it.
No, you were still asleep by the time I went back.
Yeah.
So
I get up in the middle of the night to pee too.
I ain't gonna lie, every morning I gotta, cause I get up in the middle of the night, so every morning, like when I'm up before I leave, I do a thorough inspection. Just cause the way my toilet is designed, it's like in this fucking cubicle thing, you know what I'm saying? A little space that's segregated. So I do a little thorough inspection because I know if I'm asleep, I'll be just trying to get back to bed. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. Because I don't want to leave, and this is it. I'm going to tell you why. And it may just be funny. So I don't want to go to work, be gone 8 to 10 hours, get home, come up to the restroom, and the shit fucked up. Because the first thing I'm going to say, goddamn Carlos. So I want to, before I blow up on him, I want to make sure that so but he don't come into my restroom, so 9 times out of 10, it was me, so I just make sure.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
What's that shit that they say, the tutti frutti stuff that you used to be able to spray and shit and that kind of stuff before you go? It was called Before You Go, I thought.
Oh yeah, you squeeze it in there?
I thought it was called poopery.
Poopery, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, poopery. That shit work. It's mad chemicals. You drop it in your toilet. Yep.
I've never used it. So men and women and age.
Age.
Yeah.
AGE.
Yes. Women mature faster than men.
Yeah.
And that could be scientific, as our bodies change literally once we start menstruating, which means your brain changes to also be prepared to give birth or have children, so we're maturing constantly. Are you raising your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Me and your dad talked about that. And that's why I've been thinking about it. Women maturing faster than men. And
Did he admit to that?
yeah, he did.
All right, just
And,
make sure.
he actually thanked me for bringing it up, because I brought it up. And he said he had to learn that with your mother. And he had to fall back and realize that she's smarter than him in a lot of different things, and he need to listen to her. Then when he started listening to her, you know what I'm saying, things kind of changed for the better. But anyway, I was watching something today, and this dude said women are here to serve men. And I'm like, who the fuck say that? And women are supposed to serve men. And I was going to ask my mom about it, but I didn't, because we started talking about something else. But I think it's because if you get into my beliefs, you know, God made all the animals, brought them to Adam. Adam named them, and he didn't find a helpmate that was compatible. So he took his rib and made him a helpmate that was compatible. So that helpmate, the female, in order to help our dumb asses, if she ain't smarter than us, don't mature faster than us, how's she gonna be a compatible helpmate? If I'm smarter than every motherfucking body, you don't never want to be the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have somebody that's smarter than you in the room, you're in a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
So you got a compatible helpmate. She mature faster than you. She's smarter than you, but she helping you be a better man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By helping you be a better man. She feel like a fulfilled woman because of what she poured into her man that's being reciprocated into her life. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense that a woman will mature faster than us and be smarter than us in certain areas. You know, just because of the way we designed to do certain things that women ain't gonna do. So it just makes sense to me that I made a peace with that a long time ago, that most women that I'm gonna deal with should be smarter than me and a little more mature than me. You know what I'm saying? That's how, if they want to help me and help our situation, I need them to be smarter than me. Because if they not, where the help coming from? If you ain't smarter than me, you can't fucking help me. You're a dumb fuck. I'm not listening to you. You know what I'm saying? It's
I've always said that.
Always said what?
I've always said that. I've said that I don't want a woman that I can just walk over because I'm just gonna be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I've always. That's why we've gotten arguments. Oh, she's too aggressive. She's too this. She's too that. That's what I want. I want somebody.
We're not arguments. You and your parents?
No, I'm not specifying.
Oh, okay.
There's multiple people that said that to me.
Yeah.
She's this. She's it. Yeah. She's.
But at the same time, also, like, a lot of times you also reference back to, like, well, you used to do this, or you used to be this way, or back then this. I'm 24 years older than when we first. No, you do, and I'm 24 years older than when we first met. So I'm not gonna be the same person back then. So I'm probably more aggressive, more set on what I'm gonna say, or whatever. So okay.
And sometimes the woman will be smarter than you, and she allow you to walk over her because she got to protect herself. And it's a shame that she got to protect herself from you. But some men, they just so tucked up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna step on her and try to control her regardless. They ain't gonna listen to her ever because they got in their mind that she need to play a certain role. You know what I'm saying? And stay in her lane. So you stepping on her anyway, and she can be super smart. She can have all the answers, but you just stuck on your stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't getting it until she gone. Then she gone, and then you be like, oh, you had that light bulb come on when she gone. Oh, she gone now. Damn. She said this. She said that. She said, and
talking to the wrong person.
no, I ain't talking to you. I'm just speaking. I'm speaking to the microphone.
Oh, yeah. But people need to hear that shit because it pisses me off every time, when a woman thinks, oh, I'm getting, it's not me, doing it or whatever. So, I give you respect, but I don't like that chip on that shoulder shit either. Where it's like, oh, you think I'm stupid because I'm a woman? No, whoa, calm the fuck down. I'm not. That's not me. I'm looking at you as a human being. If you have a good opinion on something, I'm gonna engage in that. I love fucking. This is what the episode's about. I'm engaging into what you tell me, and I respect what you tell me, and I'm gonna listen.
Therapy.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, but that's how I've always been. Like, I engage with a lot of people, and it doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you tell me something stupid,
what does that have to do with women and maturity?
Oh, nothing. Because never mind. All right, you're right. My bad.
Another one I had was that women are more empathetic and sympathetic than men. So, a lot of men say that we're less logical, but actually we just look at all aspects, including the emotional side.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a stereotype. And you can't give in
Well, Cognac says it all the time.
It's a stereotype because I don't know if he said, but I know like
he's more logical.
That's what they say in the military and all that. They don't, because the women, they see a certain situation and they so empathetic and all that it'll flaw their judgment. Where a man would just be like, fuck it and bop. You know what I'm saying? But women, they bow, real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just don't understand how that's not
I think that's a human
smart.
characteristic, female or male.
I don't see how that's not smart to look at it from all aspects first. Instead of, well, he hits you, just hit him back. Well, let me,
Then you figure out how to hit him right.
Yeah,
where it's gonna
the
be
right
effective.
way, right way, and maybe twice at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just how our brains work, as far as I'm concerned.
He hit me, but I know he a mama's baby, so I'm finna go talk to his mama.
Yeah. and I might hit her. That's where it'll hurt.
Here's the funny here. I was gonna say here's the funny thing. You're more like better not fucking find out.
Yeah,
I'm more fuck around and find out. And I'm more the one like, well, let's see what's going on. Like last night, let's see what's going on, and then they can get the fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying?
No, but if I hit my fuck around and find out, I've already processed everything. So yeah, I mean, I had to go into the situation to figure that's
out
something different.
Yeah.
I don't, but
you get
my find out time means you fucked around for way too long. So yeah.
And it's just a general discussion. It's nothing personal towards anybody. At least it shouldn't be. It's just general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes it very personally.
I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's a question I have for men. Why are men so adamant about their women remaining fine, but think they don't have to do the same?
Yeah, that bitch needs to be fine.
Yeah. Why is that a thing? Why is that not what I mean?
I mean, why is it not a thing for a woman?
It is.
Okay, then.
We need to match.
Yeah, there you go. Let's say that.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
The men say it and women don't. Y'all need to speak up.
That is true. I do.
Yeah. So speak up.
Most women.
Let them know. We don't listen.
Yeah.
You sit your fat ass down. I bet you be doing sit-ups tomorrow.
There you go, ladies. Tell your man, sit your fat ass down.
If you don't say nothing, you keep telling baby, you so cute, you so sexy, and he out there like he 10 months pregnant, and you know, he gonna be putting them skinny jeans on and thinking he's sexy and shit. Tell his ass.
With his diggling,
with his diggling, touching his knee and shit.
It's weird that you said that because I have to shave this cat that I think he's hilarious or whatever. I'm gonna catch him again on social media. I was like, he started doing videos with his wife, and I was like, and then he commented that he was like really heavy into drugs, and he was like, thank y'all for all y'all's views, yada yada yada. And then I saw his wife, and I was like, God damn, they fucked me. I wouldn't expect what his wife looked like, because to me, you know, he's a handsome, you know, looking gentleman. And his wife, I was like,
what's wrong with his wife?
I'll show you.
But you just tell us.
I can't. I have to show you.
But you've seen her, so describe her.
She is
not attractive to you.
Yeah,
just say it.
She's like,
they're not compatible in
mine.
Right. But that's another thing. When I say that,
like, that's crazy.
Physical attraction is subjective.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, it is more common for men to be like, "Oh, she let herself go." And I'm like, "What the fuck? So did you?"
But it goes,
like, you know, like,
but no, it goes both ways too. It goes both ways.
Because I don't expect myself to have a six-pack or my man to either. Like, I'm attracted to all the kinds of body types, but I wish you would comment on how I'm looking, and you're not.
It's a scripture in the Bible.
I wish you would.
in Corinthians, it say, to the context, when I was a child, I thought like a child. When I was a man, I thought like. So I could see. I remember saying, "Damn, she let herself go." That was before I understood that. You know, women have certain complications that come with their genetic makeup, with their reproduction system, and all that, and just have diverse effects on their body. And it ain't sometimes that they just let go. It's just they managing. They got to do the best that they can with what's going on with the best they can with their body, and that's the best. That's the most beautiful thing about women. And when a woman falls in love with a man, she falls in love with the man. You know what I'm saying? not the exterior, but what he got to offer, who he is on the inside, and they can look past that shit. They not driven by. Not most women, you know, we in 2024, so it's different. But they not driven by that physical shit. They driven by that person, the essence of the person, and how that person make them feel, and what he doing for them. Where men, you know, in our immaturity, we like to see everything tight and right, and we more into the what we can put our hands on and shit. And even though we love that woman, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of that love, not a lot of it, sometimes the physical is a factor. But women, sometimes the physical is not a factor.
Yeah.
As they progress as one. You know, so it may have been something, he was a star on a football team, he was abbed up and all that, but he stopped playing football, he got a office job, and you know, he put on some pounds and shit like that. She don't see that. She still see the football player and everything else as he matures as a man. You know, but us, we see our partner, his girl tight. You know what I'm saying? And we look at our girl and we're like, damn. We worry about the wrong things sometimes. Just put it like that. We worry about the wrong things
Cognac
sometimes.
looks all confused. And this man, you used to back now. This was back in the
Why am I
day.
looking confused?
Back in the day, it was
Go
way
ahead.
back in the day. Which you used to always say, yeah, like if you let yourself go, you know, you used to always say that. I can call your mom right now. You used to say all the time.
What the fuck? It was a fucking joke. Okay. It was a fucking joke.
But it don't matter because you was young. It's back in the day.
I said it was back in the day, but that was a mentality of you.
It was a.
You let yourself go. You always said if you start wearing Spanx, if you put on Spanx, I would just break up with the girl because that means she just gave up trying.
Yeah, it was a fucking joke.
You weren't joking.
I'm about to swim some laps tonight.
Well, you know, if you're a young gun, you rocked up, six packed up, you 20, and
I got a keg. I got a keg and some guns.
No, I'm just saying, you're in your 20s, you on your rock star shit, you want a rock star on your arm. You know what I'm saying? You don't want, you know what I'm saying? Teletubbies on your arm or whatever. But to each his own. I'm the Teletubby, so I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But you mature, you grow up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Shit. Hopefully I'm like.
That's what we do. Hopefully we grow up and you find somebody that add value to your life. That's what it's about. Somebody add value to your life, and you add value to theirs. And they could be 600 pounds, but shit, they can make you the president of the United States just the way they support you and stand behind you. That person added some true value to your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And fuck what everybody else say. Y'all don't see it, but I know what it is.
I agree.
Yep. But it take a lot to get there.
You picked a real high number. I was trying to process. He said 600.
600. Gotta move them with a crane. Gotta get the doors readjusted. Knock a wall down. They can't even go sideways.
Oh my God. Can we do our next segment, please?
So our next segment, we're going to tell you 3,000 things about us using this magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being a girl. There's even this on a girl. She's going to randomly select a question, ask it, and we're going to answer it.
2962. 2,962. What celebrity would you want as one of your BFFs?
Shit, we already talked about it.
Could have changed.
I know. You want me to answer first?
It doesn't matter.
Damn. Puff Daddy. No, just. That was a joke.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Damn. Oh boy, Captain America.
Essence?
Chris Evans?
Chris Evans. I think I might be a name.
I'm gonna say Cat.
Oh, Cat Williams?
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
say
a
Cat
good
Williams
one.
for me.
That's a good one.
Because he gonna call you on your shit.
That's, yeah,
Yeah, and he gonna keep you rolling.
yeah, that's a good one.
My normal answer would be Blake Lively, just because we're similar in our senses of humor and fashion. But today, my answer is 50 Cent.
Oh, y'all 50.
He needs to be your BFF or a fucking problem. So yeah, Curtis, because if he's your BFF, he probably will never come for you.
And he gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle would be.
You want friends that's gonna hold you accountable, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, some people do.
Yeah.
you want friends. You said friends that hold you accountable.
Yeah. I mean, just
Yeah. Okay.
man, you doing that? I ain't fucking with you right now. When you get over that, yeah.
Well, what is that?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you guys for listening. I thought it was pretty
That was damn
interesting.
good.
Pretty interesting
Hard
insights
topic.
from everyone. We'll be back next week, and hope you guys have a good work week. I hope it's whatever the word is you use.
Next week we doing Friday.
Are we?
I need to be in town Friday. Because Larry invited us to crawfish.
Is that next week?
Yeah.
I thought it was the week
16th.
after.
Whatever the 16th is. So,
The 16th?
yeah.
That's in 3 days. It can't be the 16th.
Whatever that week then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then yes.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Like, subscribe, listen, tell your friends, tell your family members, especially your mama. Love you. Mwah. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.